Have you ever noticed a strange pattern in your life? You get a promotion, and suddenly you start showing up late to work. You finally start making progress on a personal project, and out of nowhere, you lose all motivation and let it gather dust. It sounds almost unbelievable, but you might be sabotaging your own success. This isn't a conscious choice, of course. It's a deep-seated, subconscious reaction to things going a little too well. This phenomenon has a name: the upper limit problem. Think of it as an internal thermostat set to a specific level of happiness and success. When your life starts to exceed that setting, when things get too good, your subconscious mind panics and hits the brakes, often in destructive ways. You might start a fight with a loved one for no real reason, right after a period of wonderful harmony. You could suddenly feel overwhelmed with anxiety or develop a mysterious physical ache just as you're about to achieve a major goal. This is your mind's way of trying to bring you back down to a familiar, safe level of contentment. Why does this happen? The roots often lie deep in our past. We carry around limiting beliefs we might not even know we have. Perhaps you grew up hearing that more money means more problems, or that you shouldn't get too big for your britches. These old, ingrained messages create a ceiling for how much joy, love, and success we believe we deserve. We might subconsciously feel that if we become too successful, we'll betray our family's values or leave our loved ones behind. There's a hidden fear that shining too brightly will make others uncomfortable or resentful. Another core belief that fuels the upper limit problem is the idea that we are fundamentally flawed. A little voice inside might whisper that you're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough for the incredible opportunities coming your way. So when success arrives, it feels like a mistake, like you're an imposter who's about to be found out. To avoid the discomfort of being exposed, you subconsciously create a problem. This self-generated crisis serves as a distraction and, more importantly, validates the negative belief that you weren't ready for that success in the first place. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy in action. Consider the entrepreneur who builds a thriving business. Everything is going perfectly, profits are up, customers are happy, recognition is pouring in. Then, seemingly out of the blue, they make a reckless business decision that jeopardizes everything they've built. This isn't a lack of intelligence, it's their upper limit kicking in. Their internal thermostat, set by years of feeling like they had to struggle, couldn't handle the new level of ease and prosperity. The subconscious mind, in its misguided attempt to protect them, created a familiar crisis to bring things back to a level it recognized as normal. The same applies to relationships. You meet someone wonderful, and for the first time, you feel truly seen, loved, and supported. It's everything you've ever wanted. But as the joy and intimacy grow, an old fear might surface, the fear of abandonment. You might start thinking, this is too good to be true. It can't last. To protect yourself from the potential pain of loss, you start pushing them away. You become critical, distant, or start arguments over trivial things, effectively sabotaging the very happiness you were so afraid of losing. Recognizing the upper limit problem is the first and most crucial step toward overcoming it. You need to become an observer of your own life. When things are going exceptionally well, pay close attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Do you suddenly feel a wave of anxiety, guilt, or dread? Do you find yourself picking fights, procrastinating on important tasks, or indulging in unhealthy habits? These are the classic signs that you've hit your upper limit. Once you spot the pattern, don't judge yourself. Simply acknowledge it. Say to yourself, this is my upper limit problem showing up. I'm feeling this way because things are going better than I'm used to. This simple act of naming it takes away much of its power. The next step is to consciously expand your capacity for happiness and success. This means challenging those old, limiting beliefs. When you achieve something great, instead of deflecting or downplaying it, allow yourself to fully feel the joy and pride. Savor the moment. Practice affirmations that counter your deep-seated fears. If you fear you're not worthy, repeat to yourself, I am worthy of all the good things that come into my life. If you fear success will isolate you, affirm, my success inspires and uplifts those around me. This isn't about magical thinking, it's about reprogramming your subconscious mind. You are actively creating new, more expansive beliefs to replace the old, constricting ones. You are resetting your internal thermostat to a higher temperature. Another powerful technique is to embrace a sense of wonder. When you hit an upper limit, it's often because you're worried about maintaining your new level of success. You're thinking, how can I keep this going? What if I lose it all? Instead of getting trapped in that fear, shift your focus to wonder. Ask yourself, isn't it amazing that this is happening? I wonder what other incredible things are possible. This shifts you from a state of fear and contraction to one of openness and expansion. It's a continuous practice. You will likely encounter your upper limits again and again as you reach new heights in your career, relationships, and personal growth. Each time you break through one ceiling, you'll eventually find another, higher one. But with each breakthrough, it gets easier. You become more adept at recognizing the signs of self-sabotage and more skilled at consciously choosing to expand your capacity for joy. You learn to welcome success not as a temporary fluke, but as your new, evolving normal. You are not destined to be a victim of your own subconscious programming. You have the power to dismantle the self-imposed barriers that hold you back and to build a life that is as big and as brilliant as you dare to imagine. The journey starts with understanding that the only thing you truly have to fear is the fear itself. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful and want to explore more ways to unlock your full potential, be sure to subscribe to Motivational Repo for more videos.